Look at that.
If many of you know me, you've been watching the channel for a while, you probably know Jim too. Leaves are my favorite time of the year. I've said it pretty much in every probably springtime video and every fall time video and every summertime video leading into the fall. But I can't be happier that the fall is coming to an end for reasons like this and reasons like this and reasons where we just had to put vice grips on the parking brake on the Skag to get the because the handle broke on the new Skag, and reasons like that. The aerator going back to the dealer for warranty work to have the
Hubs done?
The wheel hubs replaced under warranty, and the left side chain fell off. You can troll me in the comments for saying to not buy a machine with chains.
They got us through the year though, or through the job.
It literally...
It broke on the last one?
It broke on the last 5 minutes of the last aerating job when I was able to finish it.
Yeah.
It's a money maker. I think the chain probably has something to do with the wheel hubs being under warranty and something's not aligned properly. When it worked, it was working great. But it's really cold out and it's just, I'm ready for this season to be over.
Me too.
As most people are. It's the November, what's the date, 21st?
Yeah.
It's the end of the season. It's not like I'm complaining. It's the beginning of October. We are just about wrapped up with fall cleanup, but this is our spare trailer and all the hydraulic oils on the floor from the Toro. We haven't used this thing in what, a month?
More than that, yeah.
It's the stupid fittings that come down from the hydraulic reservoir and has a T, and it goes to each hydraulic transmission. And we replaced one of the T's, and the other T from the factory, they're plastic and they're just crimp clamps, like sprinkler crimp clamps. And we switched them to hose clamps on the one side. We should have done the other side. Whatever. Hey, it's easier to worry about it later. We'll worry about it in like March, right before we need it, or April.
We'll fix it in the heated shop.
Yeah, I mean, there's some changes coming our way. Really good changes. Like, let's say, for example, this trailer is going to be for sale, if anyone's interested. We'll get to that in a little bit. Hopefully this thing starts. For like 6 weeks and started right up. That's good. It needs a connector. It's so stupid though. There's still fluid in the reservoir too. It looks like it's more than it is that leaked out. It's ice cold. Look at that. Ice cold out here today. It's been like that for, I don't know, past couple weeks. It's been absolutely freezing in the morning. I'm happy to be done with leaves almost too. We only have a few more days left. But we didn't get that much content on it this year because we were just, a lot of things have been going on. Like Steve said, we got a lot of stuff that's going to be changing, but we'll get to that. Where were we?
Well, we're looking at this machine. Right? Yeah. Wow, it's dark in here. Are these lights work? Oh yeah, they did.
I don't know why I didn't turn that on.
Yeah, look at that. Nice oil trail right there, I guess. It's from sitting on the hill, right?
Huh?
It's from sitting on the hill. It's just...
Well, rolling that way, obviously,
yeah.
But it shouldn't be leaking from sitting on a hill.
Yeah, I mean like the trail though.
Oh yeah, because water flows or...
Yeah, well, that wasn't from driving it in, out.
Oh, no, that was from it sitting this way.
Yeah.
So I think it is still the right side's leaking, but probably from the other connector. I think there's 1, 2, is there 3 or is there 4?
I forget.
We should do all of them.
Yeah.
We should do all of them and never worry about it again, but at 200 and something hours, it shouldn't even be a problem.
Yeah. But that machine is still a beast.
Yeah, that machine's not going anywhere.
That is a beast of a machine.
Let's
See, the seat box, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just...
The machine looks brand new still.
It is.
Kind of.
It is, but I think, we both think, this is a solid machine still.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have looked into the Stinger and even demoed it, but we went this route because the V-Ride and the Windstorm, we got this at a killer price. We're gonna get this thing, well, the dealer's gonna get this back up and running down to Ford's Lawnmower. Not their fault, it's Skag's fault. But they're gonna take care of it for us. We'll get it done now, so in the springtime when clients start calling for aerating, that it's ready to roll. But let's get this seat box out. Far away. It's gonna rain, so I want to put this in the garage. If you're not tired and ready for the season to be over at this point, you're not crazy. I love the business. You just need a break every once in a while, just like everyone else does. Usually we quit December 1st this year. I think we're gonna be done on like the 29th, just because the leaves felt like a week early. We were finished a week early. I don't know, and then you get through Christmas, and as soon as you wake up after Christmas or New Year's Day, you're like, oh my God, I am ready to go back to work. Lucky for us, we have the shop now, so we're gonna be working through the winter, right up until it's time to start spring cleanups again, but I start missing it right around New Year's. I need to get back to running power equipment. It's just the cycle of the routine and everything. But here's the chain fell off.
Let's see.
And I wonder if the chain fell off because the wheel hubs are out of alignment, because that's where the chains run to. I'm not sure. Luckily I found the chain and I found the pin that connects it. What also fell off is one of the mounts for the seater.
Yeah.
This one's tight, the other one vibrated off, almost like it wasn't torqued from the factory. Not the dealership, from the factory.
And that's the same thing with the parking brake levers on these things. These things all do that.
All of them. The Windstorm does it, the V-Ride does it.
They all vibrate loose.
The Allen keys come loose and then the keyway falls out. And then you're left with a sloppy emergency brake handle that doesn't do anything. I'm not taking this out.
No, yeah, that's a couple little things that Skag can do better. Overall, I love Skag though.
It's my favorite machine, probably. Well, the Walker. Everybody's always asking what's your favorite machine? For what? For bagging grass, for doing leaves, for cutting grass? For cutting grass, I'm going to say it's the Skag, hands down. For bagging grass, it's the Walker. For leaves, it's the Walker. But then they say if you had to pick just one machine, what would you pick as a solo operator? I would pick the Toro, because then you could put your mulch bucket on the front and do all of your mulch jobs. You can put a dethatcher on the front. You can put the Z-Raider, aerator on the front of that thing.
Yeah.
You could put a snow blower or a snow plow. If you're looking for one machine, that's the one you want. But Toro needs to put a bigger engine on it. So every different brand has its ups and its downs, and that's some stuff that to work on. But you need a spare tire.
Yeah.
He's on his way out. We got a little road trip coming up.
So we're now down currently in Piscataway, New Jersey, going back to the Ford's dealer like we were talking about. With the Skag Airstorm's gonna get dropped off for that warranty work today. And what do you think? We're not in a rush to get it back, obviously.
No, we can't aerate when the ground is frozen.
Yeah.
We're done with it for the season, and I don't know, April we'll start using it again.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you go.
You should see the differences in the how many properties did we do? 7 or 8?
Yeah.
The aerations that we did, how thick the grass came in, how green the new seed was, and it was just, the properties were standing out compared to the neighbors' properties.
Yeah.
Just by aerating it, and then the ones that we did seed, you could see it. It was growing in really nice, and they got some good rain and everything. But aerating it's not just easy money. It has results. That's why it's out there. It's not a scam. Some people think it's a scam and it doesn't do anything. Yeah. They're probably not doing it right, or they're really not sure what the actual benefits of it is. But it does. What'd we do? We did like 5 or 6 strips of just my front yard.
Yeah.
And we didn't do the rest of it. You can tell where it was aerated and where it wasn't, just based upon positive results.
Yeah.
It stinks that it's broken, but it's under warranty, and they think they fixed it after they do this. Then it should be completely fine.
Always the first year of anything is always the worst.
It always has hiccups.
There always is. I mean, we knew the engine on the machine, that all that stuff's been tried and tested and all that, because they basically took all that stuff from other machines and they made this machine. So something that's failing is, or under recall, I guess you want to call it, is something stupid. But
the wheel hubs are spinning chains,
which is a new part, because this is a new machine that they designed. They probably didn't. Needs a little bit more R&D, I'm sure, research and development, which is the whole point of the recall. But anyways, it's covered, it's going to get fixed, and we're doing a little 2-for-1 here. We're going to drop the machine off, and then we're going to go get on our way to the main part of what we're after today, which we'll show you guys that in a little bit here.
Ready? All right, show them what we got.
All right, so we made it home. We'll start with the obvious right here, a pickup bed on top of another pickup bed. This trailer's 7 feet wide, interior doesn't have wheel wells on the inside. So I was thinking 7 feet complete total width. Really what, 2 inches we'd lose on each side with the ramp?
Yeah.
Like the little lips on each side, so we're talking 6'8" interior width. Thinking this bed should slide right in, but it was like, we needed like another inch. And we didn't have, there's too much stuff in here, as you'll see in a second. We wanted to put it on maybe an angle, somehow get it in the trailer, but this is the best way. The guy loaded it, he was nice enough to use the forklift, the lull machine. telehandler, is that what it's called?
I guess so, yeah.
Set it right on top. So as you can tell, it's a long bed sitting on top of my short bed, and it's not that much longer. We have it pushed all the way up. I think it's what, 1.25 foot longer? It's technically between a 6 3/4 and an 8-foot bed. So yeah, 1.25 foot. We have it seat clamped on the inside, and we also have 4 tie downs crisscrossing. They're nice and tight. I mean, this thing didn't move not even a centimeter coming home. And you definitely want to always load it this way back so it doesn't catch any wind. But this made it home. This is going to be going for sale. It's got a little bubble here. The cross members, they're not in the best shape.
They can be replaced.
The back one's crusty. Yeah, they need to be replaced, the cross members.
Yeah.
But
the floor's in good shape.
The floor's in good shape. So if someone welds in new cross members, they'll have a good bed.
Yeah. And then this side's got
it's two-tone paint already, which people can paint it to whatever.
This side's got a little bit of rust, but you know, a good set of fender flares and rails, and you could have a decent bed.
We didn't pay much for it, and we won't
sell it for much.
Yeah, we don't sell it for
$1,500
like everyone wants for their pickup beds. We're gonna probably put it on for $500, $600, and we'll take $400 for it.
Yeah.
And it'll be a good bed for someone. They can throw on a set of cross members like we did on this bed. Actually, they weren't hard to do at all.
And then if the rust bothers you, put some fender flares on it for whatever they go for. They're cheap.
You can't buy a new bed anymore for these trucks. They stopped making them in 2016 when they switched to the aluminum bodies. But you can find a rust-free bed that'll fit your truck, whether it's the same paint colors or not, for $2 grand.
$2,500.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's
absolutely
insane.
Crazy. For this, you can buy it from us for $400 or $500. Put maybe $100 in cross members, and maybe what are the
fender flares
are
$100.
Yeah, so be into it for $500 or $600. That's $700 versus $2,500, and you can bolt it on and put your tail lights in. You're good to go. The floor's in good shape. It probably had a bed liner in it for most of its life.
Yeah. And now it's funny, we're getting our first snow of the year today, actually.
This barely closed. I think we made out pretty well with this.
All right.
Okay. We'll start here real quick. Mason dump truck tailgate. Perfect shape with an asphalt chute. And it comes with the headboard with the tarp system for the Mason dump body. Also in great shape. Proven that we know what these are worth and what we sell them for, so that's why we picked this up.
The tailgate, yeah, worth good money.
This is ours. This is our floor jack. This is an engine lift that went for basically nothing. It's probably just scrap.
Yeah.
This went for like $10, I think, not much.
Yeah, look at how big that lift is.
It's a 10-ton hoist engine jack. I'm not sure if it works, but it's pretty damn cool. And then underneath all this mess of pallets is a hood.
Yeah.
That we actually got for free. But I think the tailgate actually sits on top of.
Yeah. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We didn't think we were even getting that.
And then underneath this is 11 transmissions, all cores. With some of them have transfer cases. I think there's 8 6-liter diesel transmissions. There is one 7.3 two-wheel drive transmission, and then there's 7 6-liters. One 7.3 transmission. 8. There's 2 antique transmissions. We're not sure what they're for. We'll figure that out later. That's 10. And then there is a ZF5.
Yeah.
That'll take us to the 11 transmissions we bought. And then also underneath there is
a couple transfer cases.
But there was something else.
The drive shaft. A couple of them had the front drive shaft.
Was there something else smaller that we got, or no? No. Then it's all what you see here in that bed. Most of it's on pallets. What we're thinking of in our head, in the off season, we want to get like a mini fork. Mega Attachments, if you're watching this video, we met you guys up at the Equip Expo. Equip Expo, the GIE Expo. And you guys have the bucket attachment for the multi-force that actually dumps itself. We're thinking of doing something with welding with some forks for the multi-force for the winter time. I forget what the lifting capacity is on that bucket, but I'm sure if me and Jim can pick up a transmission that weighs,
I don't know what they weigh. But I'm assuming the multi-force, if it can dump the stuff we're dumping with river rocks completely full, definitely weighs more than a transmission. Just to be able to drive into the trailer, scoop up a transmission, back it up, put it in the shop. Something to that effect.
That would be cool.
Versus using the hand truck, and the skid steer doesn't really fit in here, but the Toro would work. We're thinking of doing something like that.
Yeah, we can cut up this this engine hoist right here and make it into a fork. That'd be cool.
We're losing screws out of the wall, out of the rack.
But basically, bottom line is all the transmissions are cores, as we know. As far as we know, they were advertised as cores. We're not even going to try them. Not going to do any. We're just going to sell them as cores because they went for nothing.
Cores are in demand.
Yeah, the transmission builders want them. We have a couple people that we know who have bought core transmissions. They said send every single one our way before, because they buy them and they rebuild them. And obviously we're selling them for cheap, so it makes it worth their while to buy them.
And also people buy their trucks and say they buy a truck with no transmission. Well, they don't even have a core to give back.
Yeah.
They'll move quick. That's why we bought all this stuff. It'll move quick. We don't like stuff that sits around a long time.
Yeah, and then also somebody could buy a transmission if they have one in their truck that's starting to act up and they don't want the downtime. Get the transmission rebuilt before the trans is completely gone, and then in a single day switch it out. But yeah, it's proven. All of this purchase in this trailer and all that, and the bed is it's proven profit because we sold a lot of this stuff before from the part outs. But they're Super Duty parts. They're worth money, and people like buying them. But you got any other final words here?
Not really. Loading it was a breeze. Unloading it is going to stink a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because we're sore from doing leaves. But they loaded it in with the telehandler and they got it about a quarter of the way in, and then me and Jim just had to drag it to the front. But dragging it out, like we said, if we had the Toro with something to pick it up,
be nice.
It would be a breeze. But I think we're just going to get it to the end and then pick it up with the skid steer probably. And then unload this. We did mention in the beginning of this video that this trailer will be going for sale. Probably in the next couple months. The letters will be removed. It's not even 2 years old yet. Bought it because we thought we were going to be running 2 landscape routes, 2 landscape crews, and it just turns out that nobody still wants to work, and we're good where we're at. We use this as just a spare running around trailer with 1 mower, but we don't need a full enclosed trailer. I thought we did to be running 2 routes. We only need a small trailer. We bought a little 5x10 open trailer for when we do need to run that second mower around, just to split off in case of rain delays or whatever. This trailer does a lot of time sitting, spends a lot of time sitting. Really didn't take that into effect in my thought process when I bought it.
Also, when we bought this trailer, we also had double the amount of accounts, which we got rid of a lot of them because the pricing wasn't right.
Yeah, and we reconciled the business end of our business. And this trailer just doesn't make sense. I mean, yeah, we ran all this today inside this trailer, but we could have put it in a truck or a dump truck or the other trailer. I don't know. If anyone's interested in this trailer, yeah, you can see it has a couple spots because it was a landscape trailer. We did use it. We still did use it, so it's not brand new. It did spend a lot of time sitting, but the couple days a week we did use it. This is from where we would park it, not here, but at the old spot.
Yeah.
I mean, a little dent in the fender, and it's a good looking trailer. We're going to remove the decals, and if anyone's interested, just throw a comment down. Not sure on price yet. This is probably going to be a January, February thing. I don't know. I'm going to back this in the spot because we got to get going.
Yeah. You guys notice that there's no letters on the truck anymore?
Yeah.
Like we said, we got some there's going to be some, not major changes. There's going to be some changes coming though in the future. Well, we'll get there with a lot of that, but...
yeah, this truck is not going anywhere.
Yeah, this truck's staying. it's not.
We're downgrading the landscaping side a little bit, as everyone knows, and we got a new shop, so this truck is back to being used for personal use, and probably going to be flipped over to commercial for the new business. There's no sense to be driving all over God's creation right now with it lettered up with Ziggy's Lawn and Landscape if we're going through all these other states and all that crap. So better to just have it as a plain basic truck.
Yeah, but with that said, anyways, we're gonna head up to the shop now, finish our day up there for an hour or two, whatever. But if anybody's interested in parts, we're gonna be doing a lot of part outs on Ford trucks and all that. So if anybody's interested, hit us up. You guys can email us at the email down below, or get in contact with us on Instagram, DM, or anything. But we're gonna have a lot of part outs coming, a lot of Super Duty parts and all that stuff. We'll show you most of the stuff we encounter, but that's it.
You guys have a good day.
Catch you guys in the next one.